Alright, we're live. Let's see what we have. It is a little warm inside the house right now. I run hot. I just run hot too. Make sure I'm live. I am live. When I say I run hot, like, I I think a lot of people probably don't know this, like, just from like a logistics standpoint, but like, you become accustomed to things, and when you become accustomed to things, it can be a slippery slope. I like air conditioning, okay? I don't sleep with air conditioning every single day. However, however, uh, hold on. What's going on with the TV? Oh, could I fuck it up? No. Okay, wait. No signal. Oh, wait. HDMI cord probably got unplugged. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. My TV gave me no signal. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Yes, yeah, dude. I mean, what did they score today? I don't even know what they scored. I mean, I know what they lost by. They lost, what was it, 15-13? But, like, right, wasn't it 15-13, right? I think it was 15-13. Yeah, that's 28 points. So, I mean, I
think they scored 8 points.
yeah, I mean, 8 out of 8, they scored 8 points. I mean, that's crazy. They outscored them by almost 4, I want to say, I think it was. Or no, they scored 15, so they started the day with 11 and a half, and then technically 12 with the, like, withdrawal of Victor Hovland. So then technically, yeah, 8-3 today. No, but that doesn't make sense. How did they just score 11 points? There was 14 points up for grabs today. I don't know. Something like that, right? They scored, well, I guess with the half point. So yeah, it's crazy, dude. I mean, they had a bigger comeback. They had, so they showed like the comebacks going into the final day. The biggest comeback that's ever been come back from is 4 points. I think they outdid that, but they didn't do enough to win what their Ryder Cup was. Because I'm pretty sure they end up with 13. I think you're right. I think they start with 4.5 with the half point. So technically, depending on how you, if I think it was 12-5 going into the day, which is 7 points, and they lost by 2. So they made a 5 point comeback, which is like the biggest comeback of all time, but like not enough to win, right? I mean, I don't know if it's the biggest comeback of all time, but that outweighs the biggest comeback to win the Ryder Cup, which is 4 points. I wonder if it's the biggest comeback on a Sunday, like most points on a Sunday. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. But my goodness, it was. I mean, yeah, those guys played so hard. The Bryson match was insane. Down 5-7. Like, dude, it could have been done by the 13th hole and he halved it. Like, that's incredible. And he was like crying afterwards, and I kind of like, I mean, I didn't get emotional myself necessarily, but I looked at that and I was like, bro, I feel that. Like, that's valid feelings. You just put so much blood, sweat, and tears to that you were down in a hole and you fought like hell to just get a half, you know? And I appreciate what he did, you know? I also look at him, I'm like, dude, we need Bryson back on the PGA Tour just off his antics. I know he's obnoxious. I'm not a big fan of him. So it looks like we're going against Yamamoto. Pavetta is good to go. Everybody's good. Thinking about giving Sheets a play maybe first. Should I give Arise a day off? Well, no, that wouldn't work. It'd be O'Hearn. We'll give O'Hearn the day off. Let O'Hearn play DH. Gavin Sheets play first, right? Yeah. Gavin Sheets can play outfield too, technically, but I don't really want to put him anywhere in the outfield. Where would we put him? I don't want to say anybody. Day off tomorrow. This just kind of gives Sheets a little bit of a break. Plus, technically, O'Hearn's better. I guess O'Hearn is better. Yeah, they have a day off tomorrow. They'll be fine. But yeah, dude, when last night we joked and you said, you're like, wonder how quickly we're going to lose. And I was like, I don't even know if I wake up. By the way, I didn't realize what time they kicked off. I thought they kicked off at like 7 a.m. again. And I was thinking, oh God, I'm not even going to be, which I think maybe they did. I don't know what time they started, but I was like, if I sleep until 9 o'clock, I was like, I don't know what time they tee off. Could be 6 a.m., you know? And I'm going to miss it. Like, I didn't realize what time they teed off, but it was nowhere near decided. It was late in the afternoon on the West Coast. Baseball was crazy. Mets, I mean, my goodness, Mets lost today and lose the chance to make the playoffs. All-time collapse. Incredible. Truly incredible. June, I think it was June 12th, had the best record in MLB. Best record in MLB June 12th, and had a 95% chance to make the playoffs. Missed the playoffs. Incredible. Fucking tells you, man, don't fucking shit, bro. It truly just tells you that you really, I mean, it's not that you can't ever give up, but like, you know, you're not done till you're done. And we should have bet Tatis lead off. With the Reds getting hot kind of late in the year, taking advantage of the Mets melting down, like, sometimes you can get a little help from your friends, you know. Also, Reds, I mean, I like the Reds in the playoffs. If I'm Dodgers, I'd rather play Mets. I think Mets are... If the Mets would have won today, they would have gone into the playoffs probably with a little bit less fire and been like, how the fuck did we get here? You know, we should have, with Braves down, we should have easily... Wow, nice pitch. Easily done better in the division and secured a higher seed in the wild card. And they actually had the Padres for a while there. Earlier in, I think, August, or maybe it was September. I don't remember. There we go. All-time meltdown. I mean, I feel Met fans, bro. I've been there. Padres losing a lot of games late in the year and missing the playoffs, but that's another level, bro. Especially the Mets, you know. If it was like the Reds in that position, it'd be like, started really hot, fell apart, here they are, you know. But, you know, the Mets have top 3 payroll in baseball, if not second highest, I want to say. Pretty bad. Also, like I said, if I'm Dodgers, fucking Reds are playing house money, you know. Reds are like, dude, we're in the playoffs. I've always talked shit on the Reds. You know, they've got a couple good pitchers. I don't think that they are, you know, I don't think they'll put it this way. If they can find a way to beat the Dodgers, I don't think they're going to get lucky enough to beat the Phillies, because I think that they're not going to be able to pitch based on those schedules Tuesday and then Saturday. I don't think Hunter Green will be able to pitch again until Sunday, and I don't know the schedule. Or no, it's Monday because they have the day off. I think the NLDS goes Saturday and then Monday for whatever reason. So for me, I think, you know, my opinion is, I just don't think the Reds have the depth to beat the Phillies, especially in. But you never know. I'm a root for them. Don't get me wrong, I'm rooting for them, but I don't think they have the depth. We can do predictions tonight. That'd be fun. How about Nikki? Blinky. All right. I think Padres Cubs is gonna be a good series. I think it's gonna be pretty. I don't know. Cubs aren't playing great baseball right now, but it's playoffs, and I really think Padres really. I mean, Padres played well this week. You know, 2 out of 3 versus Brewers sweep. You know, they won 5-6 going into the playoffs, and they swept a good Diamondback team, and they beat a really good Brewer team at home. Problem is it's on the road. I think that's going to weigh into it. I think we have a chance, but it just depends. I don't love our pitching right now. I would have liked King to get more reps. But it's just 2 weeks ago we played the Rockies at home and barely squeaked out 3 out of 4, and it was like we won 3 out of 4, but it was like. And sorry, Dave, I'm not throwing shade at your team, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, it wasn't a good. We won 3 out of 4, and I went to bed Sunday night thinking, whew, we could have lost 3 out of 4 ourselves. Like, it was not a great series, against a bad team. It's like, so Padres play up to their opponents sometimes, which the playoffs, that's good because every opponent's good. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the Cubs have got. I do think that I've said this before, and I think it's kind of a lot of people will say, every team's like that. I really think that if this team's on top of their game, in terms of their players showing up, we have one of the best lineups. I really do. O'Hearn, Liriano when he's back, Jackson Merrill, Machado, Tatis, like Bogarts, he's even playing well. Jesus, Yamamoto. It's a good pitch. But the question's whether we show up. The question's not whether or not we have the talent. We have the talent to win. I believe that. But I don't know if we have. I got a pitcher on Ohtani. Got him. I don't know. A lot of people were talking like, oh, you got to hit home runs to win in the playoffs. It's true. I agree with that. We don't hit a lot of home runs, so. I don't know if Dodgers are going to win, honestly. I really think it's going to be what Dodger team shows up. What Dodger team is going to show up? That's the question. They're another team. Unbelievable pitching. But, bro, if they're not hitting, they're beatable. They really are. I mean, I think we're more beatable in that sense, but, like, that's why I said I would rather have played the limping Mets than a Reds team that has nothing to lose. The Reds get swept, right? Reds lose a series. It's no difference. They're going on that flight back to Cincinnati being like, hey, incredible that we made it. We gave it our all, and, we ran into a really good Dodger team. That's what they're going to say. But they're going to go out there and put it all on the ground, on the floor. Oh, what the fuck did I do there? The AL is crazy, too. I mean, we get a Guardians. Uh-oh. Oh, Liriano, let's go. The Guardians and the Tigers. Oof. I mean, every series is going to be great. I think every series is, well, I don't know. The Reds one could be a dud. It's really going to be, it's going to be whether the Reds can show up. On paper, that one's the worst. But, Reds, Guardians, fantastic. The fact that we have Yankees, Red Sox for 3 games, incredible. I'd be worried if I was Yankee. I don't want to face the Red Sox. Oh, he might get there? No. Nice. Perfect. My second perfect. Oh my god, he missed it. Holy shit. Error? Error? Question mark? Oh yeah. I mean, they may not call that an error from the technical standpoint, but he was under that. They called it an error? They called it a hit. I think technically fly balls are complicated. They can be technically
Yep, he's out.
wow, Andy Paz. You suck. Alright, I think we need to get Yamamoto out of this game. What do you guys say? He is dealing. Oh god, dude.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Can't get to that. Go outside.
Nope.
Dude,
Ball 2.
he held. He held. Nice. Whew, close. Could have gone there. Could have gone. Oh my god, dude. I just... For Rose, dude. Oof. I'm not hit. I mean, pitching fine, but I need to start locating a little better there. They've squared up a few of my hits. One lasting.
Strike 2.
I need to
1 and 2.
try to pitch around them a little better. It's a weird lineup. They have Mookie Betts batting 8th and Teoscar batting, Hernandez batting 9th. Ohtani batting 4th. It's weird.
Strike 2.
Nicky P. Attaboy. Let's go. Machado. That's my mother-in-law calls him. Machado. She does a sh, not a ch. Machado. It's funny. I don't want to tell her though. He's like, yeah, Machado's pretty good. I'm like, ooh, that might drop. And we're gonna stay 1 though. Who's that in right? 12? It's Paz in center. Oh, Ant call. Ooh, bro, I thought I had that better.
Got him.
Yeah.
You're
Fuck. Come on, Razor Ramon. We gotta drop him. Like, he's not hitting very well this playoffs yet. Not yet. Oh, just not good. Still can't believe that the Athletics are in the playoffs, and not only in the playoffs, but won their division. Not only won the division, have the second best record in the AL, and is hosting in the DS series. See, they're just kind of like, with Ohtani coming up here, I got to be careful. Whew. Give him chase. Got him. Gotta protect 1-2. He's like, was that a strike? No, it wasn't. Okay, right. Alright, don't give Ohtani absolutely anything to hit. Fastball is down in the zone. Alright, we got him 1-2. Let's give him backdoor. Back foot. Got him on the curve again. What is he saying to Fermin there? I wonder what they like have him look back at it. It's like if you swing and miss strike 3, why are you looking back? 10 inches of break, spin rate 2,700 RPMs. That was beautiful. Get 2 Ks after giving the leadoff single. Oh fuck! No, you're not going on Liriano. He's got a cannon. All right, Muncy delivered. Freddie Freeman. Their lineup is low key kind of dangerous though because you have some soft spots, right? Like Muncy batting fifth, but then you have Freeman batting seventh, and then a batter later you got Betts in there, and it's like, what version of Mookie Betts are we getting?
2-2.
2-2. Freddie's not. He's not biting. Let's go fastball up and in. Oof. Such a good out, too. Such a good out. Let's go cutter in. Got him! Oh, wow. What a fucking balls of steel. Yeah, that was a strike. Okay, got it. That wasn't a strike. That was out of the zone. All right. Jackson Merrill. Hung that and just missed it.
He's out.
Early and missed the location. Slight location miss there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We need a bomb. That's what we need. All right, 2 out. What's Yamamoto at 65? Yeah, we aren't taking enough pitches, honestly. Not making him work. But he's throwing a lot of strikes. That's the problem. Like, that's a fastball. That's a slider in. The Sheets ball was a stay two. The Sheets ball was a fucking hanging. I think it was Sheets. A hanging curve up in the zone. Like I ate that up, but I grounded it out. You know, like I was all over that. I was like, oh my god, let me hit this. It's just a good pitch to swing at. Just not making good contact. I can't be mad about that. See, cut her in. Now he's got 1-1-2. Okay. So, situationally here now with Freddie Freeman, I got to protect, but I also kind of need to.
2 balls.
Exactly. Like, he's not going to give me a lot of things to hit here. Yeah, he will. There we go. That's perfect. Perfect. That's in the gap. That's scoring a run. 2 outs. Runners going. Let's go. Freeman with the double. He's 2 for 2. There we go. We got a lead. That looks like Freddie Freeman. Who's that? O'Hearn? Yeah. Come on, yeah. Freddie Freeman, the catcher, the 9-hole. Gotta love it. Production at the top ain't doing its job. Don't worry, the bomb lamp's got you covered. Gonna rise. Slider out of the zone.
Nice back-to-back hits.
Yeah, dude, bomb lineup production, man. All right. I also does Nick Pivetta always pitch out of the stretch? I didn't know that. 73 pitches. He's doing just fine. Well, just fine in the sense that he's working. This is game 2 in LA. I mean, from a logistics standpoint, we don't want to lose this game. We also don't. Oh, that's 2.
Oh.
Easy double play. Beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted. Way to go. Well executed, Herney. Well executed, boys. Beautiful double play. Easy. Doesn't even tag the bag. Knows he's got time. Straight over to Crony. Straight back to first. Got Mookie Betts by 4 steps. You don't see Mookie Betts ground into a lot of double plays like that. At least I think. It's a good hitter.
Ball 3.
Good hitter. Oh, get to it. Nice. We're going to warm the pen up after this inning. Or once we start this inning. Okay, let me pause. Oh, not quick manage. What am I doing there? I just thought that's where you go to the pen. So I put on the you have to warm people up. I kind of like that. With Call Smith, I mean, I will go lefty. I'm thinking more a Hone. With Ohtani, nah, it's what inning is it? 6, so it'd be emergency 6. Let's go. Let's go Yuki and Jeremiah. We'll bring Yuki in if we need to. It's a 1-run game. This is wild if I'm putting Yuki into this game. Let's just go Estrada if we need him. You know what? Take that back.
We got time.
I'm gonna also go put. I will warm up Yuki. If it's an absolute matchup advantage for us to pull Yuki in, we will for an at bat to end an inning maybe. But he ain't going longer than a batter. Not a one-run game. I'm not bringing him in like that. I'm also not pulling Pavetta yet either. Like let's let Pavetta's. But he's been getting some hard contact, giving up some hits here and there. I don't feel like he's dialed in completely, but I feel like we just got to keep going with him. Oh my god, that just absolutely fooled me. Yamamoto's nasty.
He's out.
Yamamoto. All right, come on, Machado. Machado would be great if we could just get a fucking solo shot here to kind of pad the lead a little. Nope. We're just not hitting Yamamoto, and he's pitching. I should have laid off that pitch, but he's at 85 through 6 almost. There's no reason for them to pull him.
One ball, two strikes.
Yeah. Good take. He's got an interesting strategy. He's like, I'll pitch you a strike to get you to swing. Dude, that curve has just gotten me all night. He knows it too. All right, 1-1 count. Nikki P. It's top of lineup. Hai-Sung Kim. Again. Dude. Oh, fucking A. Jesus. All right. Manager, mound visit. Let's give him some confidence. He's at 88 pitches. He's going to come out of the game. He's a gamer. Let's pitch him one more. He's bounced back before after giving up hits to get strikeouts. It's not that I'm scared of going to the bullpen, but I just feel like he's given. Got him. There's one. Switch hitter, Will Smith. God, Will Smith is like, he's crazy how he's just so, like, I think Will Smith is so, like, he's not underrated, like, he's good, but I just feel like he's, do I say this every time when I stream and I play against the Dodgers? I feel like I probably do. God, he didn't bite. Oh, with Ohtani up. Fuck. Got him. Oh, Nikki P. Okay, so this is a situation where I'm like, do I pull him for Ohtani? Let me look at the matchups out of the pen. I don't know if I would ever go to Yuki to pitch Ohtani. The matchup does favor lefties here if I pull Yuki in, but I mean, my goodness, what world do I go to Yuki over Nikki P? Nikki P just K'd 2 people. I got to go with him. Might bite me in the ass. Okay, he's falling for this fucking step off. I picked the wrong pick. I picked the 12-6. I want to go sweeper. This is such a moment right now. Oh my god, I hung that pitch. Oh my god, I hung that. Ohtani could have hit that out of the ballpark. It should be 2-1 right now. And I hung that curveball. Oh my god. Okay, he's dialed in on the fastball. I'm kind of feeling Cutter up and in. He went. Fuck yeah, dog. 3 Ks for Ohtani. Pavetta's fired up. Love to see it, bro. Comes back to strike out the side. That's balls of steel, bro, after the triple. Bang! Bruce Gatterall again. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to get a refill my water. I'll be right back, chat. Be right back.
Let's go Pivetta. Dominant.
I need a coaster. Let me get a different coaster. That coaster is not going to retain water. Huge K's there, boys. Huge K's. Nice back-to-back hits. Oh, that was your hits. Let's go Pivetta dominant. Yeah, bro. So I'm thinking to make this a little more interesting, I feel like I'm doing okay on this difficulty. I just feel like it's not. Like I threw a fucking no-hitter last night, you know? I'm thinking of upping the pitching difficulty next round to All-Star. And then it depending on how that goes, either keeping it that for the World Series if it's a good series. But if it's not, maybe upping the difficulty to All-Star and hitting for the World Series. That's why it's a little more challenging. But pitching-wise, I probably shouldn't throw a no-hitter. You know, like that. It's kind of how I see it. But, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. 3-2 count. Yeah, well, got to protect there. Missed it. I went with Pivetta there because he got 2 Ks. He's dialed in. Not Yuki versus Otani. I mean, I can't do that. Nothing against Yuki, but no. Take on that point though. I'm gonna go. Let's sit Yuki. We'll go Jeremiah Estrada for the 7th. He's fresh. We have day off tomorrow, so we'll go Bob 8th, and then probably Mason Miller the 9th. If it happens to be 1 run. I think Nicky P's done now. What a great pickup by the Padres, by the way. He's not a 1. Let's be honest. But he's not, you know, that's the scary thing about the Dodgers, really. You look at some teams, right? You know, Tigers have Skubal. Dodgers have Snell and Yamamoto. So I was thinking about Yankees first. I was gonna say the Yankees, but then I'm thinking like, do Yankees really have that dominant 1? You could be like certain guys, but I'm talking about the guy he's just like, fuck me, scary good, you know? Skubal, Crochet, 104. He's done. Let's go to the pen. He's done. Even though lefty would be such a move right now, but we didn't have anybody warmed up. We'll go Estrada now. I mean, Yankees do have like Garrett Cole, but Tommy John. Oh, hey, a hit's a hit, right? Nice throw in. Not good enough, though. All right. Fucking Muncy. All right, got to be smart here. All right.
1 and 2.
Oh, just killed your first base coach. 2. Oh, Splinker. Chitter. That's that pitch. He calls it the chitter. Change up, splitter.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Gonna go fastball. He's thinking I'm getting this off speed. Yep. Thought off speed. He was caught off guard. I wasn't expecting that one. Ready? So Mookie's up there. He's like, he's gonna throw me the fucking fastball. Nope.
2 balls.
Oh shit, threw me the slider. Okay. Now what? Fastball. He called it. He timed that up, but nope. Not today, buddy. Come on, Liriano. Get under it. Attaboy, Liriano. Let's go, baby. Big aim for Estrada. All right, let's get the next guy up. Let's get Morejon warmed up. We're going to go Suarez. I think that if this is top of lineup, if it gets to a point where Will Smith comes up, which would be not a great situation, Um,
Yes.
fuck me. We might go to
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Morone getting out in the 8th. The 9th's all Mason Miller. Fuck. Doop. Bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, shit. Sorry, my dad texted me. It's weird. He's up late.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Probably need to be careful, though, because I'm not paying attention right now. 3-2.
Full count.
He goes, not sure if you're up, but I believe the playoff bracket runs easier than the LA, Cincinnati, Philadelphia bracket.
Take your base.
I said, yeah, Dad, I'm up. Much fucking easier. I just said yes, much easier. I didn't say fuck to my dad, but he's probably not up right now. That was an hour ago. He gets annoyed. He goes, why is your phone on sleep? I go, because I usually go to bed at 10:30. Nice. Get down, ball. Hold on, did I? Hold on. I'll look at something. I'm blanking. I'm distracted by my dad right now, which is fine. But what did Fermin, did I strike out and then I got a hit with Fermin? Let me see. Oops. Oh yeah, what is this? Oh wow, I didn't realize that they have game scores? Interesting. Cronus flight out. Fermin walked. Okay. I like, what did I do with Fermin? He's asleep. He didn't text me back. Alright, come on. Ball.
2-1.
This is a big moment for us to get some extra runs here. Especially top lineup, them coming up. Or Teoscar and then top lineup. Oh, Toddy, go! Or I'm sending for me. Oh, I almost thought I shouldn't send him. There we go, Toddy. Base hit, I should have sent. Fucking Fermin. I did. Dude, that's deep. That was unnecessary. Why'd I do that? I don't even know why I did that. I thought he was for sure safe. Shut the fuck up, Andy Pajes. By the way, no rants today about LA. Don't worry. Let's go righty first Teoscar. Haesung Kim will go righty and then call. So yeah, we'll go with Suarez. Our big leverage guys. So good, dude. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Wait, they're calling a steal?
Strike. 2-2.
Okay. Got him. I did not locate that well, though. They could have made me absolutely pay for that. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm not breaking right now. I'm just trying to... Hold on. Trying to fix my iPad. My iPad's glitching out right here. I had my text up with my dad just to make sure he wasn't awake, need me or something. Alright, be careful. Go back there. Ooh, okay. He's timed up the fastball. Is he like thinking change up?
Nope, that's low.
Let's go back to the change up. Yep. He's like, no way is he gonna throw me that. Bitch, watch me. Bitch, watch me. Alright, Will Smith.
Hey,
So bad at that. So fucking bad at that. Locate it. Why would you go on Tatis?
out on the tag.
I could have fucked that up with a bad throw, but Otani on deck? I don't know about that. Otani on deck, you take the bat out of Otani's hands. Granted, he struck out 3 times, but that's not the way to end the inning. He was out by a lot. Not a perfect throw either, but it beat him easily. Kopech and his little man bun. Ball.
Oh,
Nice pitch. Good pitch. Knack is up. Why? Interesting. Ball.
3
Good
balls,
take.
2 strikes.
Good take, Liriano. had to fight there. That was probably a fucking strike.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Mm.
Three and
Ooh.
2.
Tung, 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 tung. Alright, come on. Sorry, and by the way, that slapping, I'm just hitting my knee with my left hand. You guys hear that? It's my bad. I just have that. It's my ADHD kicking in. Oof. What is that number? 5. You can't do that. You left that way over the plate, boy. Get out, ball. Damn it. Over the... Okay, that's fine. I'll take a ground one. He was probably not getting 3 on that anyway. Come on, Laxon. We used to sit by this guy at the Padre games. He's the...
3 and 1.
Him and his friend sit behind us on... We sit in a section that's mostly... Well, we sit in row 36 in our section. The reason why is because in the shade... Gone. Boom! Jackson Merrill. Oh, that was good. 100 eggs of Velo, 417 Oppo Taco off Kopech. Suck it, Kopech. We sit in a row full of people who have 20 games. So we sit next to people who are always... like, each day is different. We have people on... Yeah, let's go. Let's go. 4-0. Honestly, I'm probably going to save Mason Miller at this point. Jesus. Freddie. Rainbowed it to first base. Okay, hold on. Let's fix the bullpen then. Sit down more. We actually have no one warmed up. We have the day off tomorrow, but like let's bring in Vasquez to give Vasquez a little bit of work in the playoffs. And we'll get Yuki also. But I know it's 4 runs, and typically if this was a normal playoff game, you would never you pitch Mason Miller for sure. But I don't know.
1 and 2.
Not worried. So we sit in a row full of people who have 20 game tickets. So, and certain tickets are people show up to certain. You kind of get a vibe of like certain people show up to certain days. So Wednesday and Sunday are the same people. It's guy sits behind me, Louis. Guy to my right with his family. If he has like 2 girls, two young girls in like 6th grade and probably 2nd grade maybe. Let's go. And they're nice. That's who we sit next to on Wednesdays and Sundays. And then on Fridays we sit next to this guy. We actually no one really around us, but the guys they sit behind us, we know them. And they're so negative. Like and the funny thing is that they argue with each other. Like they're both extremely negative fans, but when one's being negative, the other one goes, "Relax." And so like every game Jessica and I joke like who's going to be negative today. And one of the guys comes on City Connect Day, so he has glasses that are pink and yellow that match the City Connect or not pink and yellow. Yeah, they're pink and yellow. They match kind of the City Connect colors that we have. And it's just so we sat next to him last year, Jackson Merrill's rookie year, and at the beginning of the year he's like, ugh. And he sounds like if you guys ever seen Napoleon Dynamite. He sounds like Napoleon Dynamite. He's like, ugh, God, Jackson Merrill sucks. And he's like so negative about it. It's actually really funny. And he's just so negative, and he comes in and he said he called him Lax and Laryl because of an L, I guess. But ever since then, freaking idiot, gosh, Tina. But I'm telling you, it's like what's that guy's name? Josh Heder, whatever the actor's name. Dude, he sounds exactly like him. He's like, ugh. Fucking Yuki? How do we... And so we were at the game on Friday in Arizona. We came back to win the game, but we were down early, I think, versus Arizona, and if I recall the game correctly. And I don't know who hit the home run. Somebody on the Diamondbacks 8-hole hitter hit a home run, and he's like, dude, how do we give up a fucking home run to a guy batting 208? Gosh. So embarrassing. How are we gonna even how are we gonna even win in the playoffs? I'm like, dude. I'm like, yeah, that's bad, but like, every blind squirrel finds a nut, bro. Like, chill, dog. Like, by the way, this guy's getting heated for a good like half inning, and we've clinched the playoffs. Like, we're in the playoffs. We're playing Chicago. At the time, we were pretty much probably going to Chicago to play, but like we had a chance to host. And he's just like so negative, and I'm just like, bro. And like we hear their conversations. They talk about baseball. It's like literally all they talk about. But it's two guys and they're friends, and they don't talk about anything else. And one of them was like, one day they go to a game and they were doing that negative shit, and they were like, you kind of get given back to each other like, God, you're so negative about the team. He's like, well, they fucking suck, dude. And it felt very ordinary. Like, didn't feel at all like anything out of what we. Ooh, dude, Nick Pivetta shoved 6 innings, 5 hits, 11 Ks. Yamamoto, not bad. No walks out of either one of them. Good job, boys. It didn't sound anything out of normal, but they were just kind of like, man, you're so negative. And he's like, well, the team sucks. He's like, I know they suck, dude. And then so we're like hearing them argue, whatever. They all like it's every game, and whatever, it doesn't matter. And they fucking come. All of a sudden, like, it's a third inning, and all of a sudden, like, I'm noticing it's quiet. I look behind, and the guy's just gone. One of the guys just left the game. And you're like, did he say bye? He's like, no, I heard the whole conversation. They were arguing, the one guy got up and left. Like, it's like the weirdest. It just was like, I told Jessica, I was like, did he just leave? And she's like, I don't know, they're quiet. And I look, I'm like, oh my God, he's gone. And I was like, maybe went to the bathroom. 4th inning, 5th inning, 6th inning. You know what the funnier part is? Like, the friend left his friend. The funnier part was, the one friend never left. He stayed till the 9th inning, 2 outs, the game's over. Like, he got ditched by his friend. Like, the guy still just hung out the entire game. Which is fine, right? Like, who cares, right? But, like, kind of funny because you're like, I mean, maybe you don't leave, but it's just kind of funny because he never came back. It's like 7th inning. I was like, dude, it's been 3 innings. You think he's getting food? 8th inning, still not there. And I was like, dude, he left. Kind of funny. Kinda, sorta funny. All right, let's do another one. LA at home. So a little playoff bracket update. Yankees 2-0 lead on Toronto. Wow. Yankees go into Toronto like we went in LA. Detroit tied with the Athletics 1-1. Philadelphia goes into Chicago, wins 2. Wow. So Philly's actually the 3 seed. Okay, so we will actually have to go to Philly game 1 of the NLCS if Philly advances. Sure seems like that might be the case. Home jerseys. All right, so it looks like Michael King, after throwing that no-hitter, he was not going to be ready. I had a hunch, but I figured with the day off, I figured he might be ready. So he'll go tomorrow, I guess. We're going to go Joe Musgrove. Team is all rested. Whoa, is this versus a lefty? This is versus Snell, that's why. Okay. A little different of a lineup versus lefties they created. I forgot I did this last night, to be honest with you. Dude, Iggy Rosario smashes lefties. Should we get him in there? I feel like we should. Sorry for breathing. Fucking, I feel like I'm breathing heavy. Where can we play him, though? I mean, can he play short? He can't play short. Let's put him at short. Oh, but Jake's short. Jake's second. Can Xander play second? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's. I mean, he could play DH. Who's our DH? Arise? Okay, wait. I kind of like a. Who's got the best defense? Okay, Bogarts has good. 92, 59, 86. Okay, Rise does not have good defense. Iggy has great defense. Okay, I'm cool with that. Yeah. Hasn't got any at bats yet this postseason, but we're about him 6th behind Lira. Lirano's honestly not hitting great either, but Fermin is hitting great. I like the lefty-ready lefty there instead, actually, just in case they bring somebody in. Fuck that, dude. We're gonna go Iggy 6. Bogarts to lead the game off. We'll go Bogarts second. Arise can lead it off. Okay, that's cool. I'm down for this lineup. A little different. Little different. Teeny tiny bit. All right, we're back in San Diego for the first time. No, we hosted the Wild Card Series. Never mind. All right, versus the Doyers. Let's close it out, guys. Let's do playoff predictions this game. The one thing I did want to talk about was I don't know how David feels about it because David being an East Coaster, I hate how slow Musgrove is pitching though. Got it. Ooh, tough ball to get to. Oh no, that's a mistake. I should have done that better. Oh, good throw on him. The fucking day playoff games are ridiculous, guys. We need to get that to stop. Like, stagger. Oh, that's a run. God damn it. What a throw.
He's safe.
All right. I just feel like The Padres just ridiculous. Like, it's a Tuesday, and like, granted, like I work my job, being a civil engineer. I can work from home. I can have my phone out. I can put on my monitor. I can watch the game. I'm probably gonna take a late lunch and watch the game for an hour while I like eat lunch, and then like maybe take a 2-hour lunch or something,
Yeah, Detroit and Cleveland are playing at
Yeah, like, yeah. First off, the AL Central, Cleveland, Twins, Detroit,
It's ridiculous.
it is absurd. Why? Though they always get fucked. Every year they get fucked. Every year. And I'm not even a fan of them. Like, I don't even care. Like, sorry, Guardian fans. You're not important. Yeah, I get you. I'm fucking from San Diego. Like, you think we're important, 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Eastern? Like, dude, what is going on? It's 10 a.m. for us. And granted, I'm be working that morning. And at 10 a.m., I will have every game on from 10 till I go to bed at night at 10 o'clock. I will watch the Guardians game, the Guardians fucking Detroit game at 10 a.m. I'll watch the Padre game, obviously. I'll then turn on the Yankees Red Sox. Like, I'm going to be dialed into every single fucking game. Don't you get me wrong. Watching 12 hours of baseball will keep me very happy. But I just would rather have it split screen at night than have a game on at 10 a.m. while I fucking work. My wife, for example, she works with kids. She's a speech pathologist. Like, she can't just put a game on her phone while she works. She's be with kids. So she can't watch the game. Like, she's and like, it's fucking fine.
Eastern 11 PST. That's really dumb.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, it's 1 p.m. It's 3 p.m. Wait, is it 11 a.m.? Hold on, I got that wrong then. Did I get that wrong? It says 11 a.m.? I think it's 2 p.m. Central. So maybe it's on at noon. Well, let me check. And it's like, of course I put Yankees Red Sox on at night. It's like, well, of course, right? Like, obviously. It's fine. No one expected any less, right? That's obvious. Let me see. Padres are on at noon. So they're on at 12 Pacific, 3 Eastern. So it'd be 2 p.m. Central Cubs. And then the Yankees Red Sox are at 3 p.m. And then Dodgers on at 6. Like,
yeah, it's at noon, 2 p.m. Central.
Yeah, noon, 2 p.m. Central. Yeah, no worries. I thought when you said 11 a.m., I was like, dude, did I get the time wrong? I thought I read it wrong. Because they put it on the schedule weird. They said 2 p.m., but that was like the local time. So I get it. But dude, fucking like, put the Dodger game on at 7 p.m. It's on the West Coast. Cincinnati can figure it out. Okay, I know it's late at night. Figure it out. Okay. What's Ohio though? Is the Reds Eastern time? Then put the Padres Cubs at 7 p.m. Pacific, and then it'll start 9 p.m. in Central. Or no, it would start 9 p.m. It just, and like also like stagger the games by a couple hours. Like my thought is, okay, Eastern teams, for example, they want to highlight Yankees Red Sox. Fair. Put that at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Put the Guardians, Tigers, that's the same fucking team. Dude, I'm fucking shit in the bed here. Put the Indians, I did it again. Put the Guardians, Tigers game on. Put them on at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, right? So you get that game off. Let's use Eastern times for everything. 6 p.m. Eastern should be the first playoff game. That's going to be 2 Eastern time zone teams. Detroit and Cleveland. Period. Done. Second game to kick off should be, we could say for this case, fuck it, fine, Padres. Have them kick off at like 8 p.m. Central. That's 6 p.m. I guess I don't know if that makes sense. Just to fucking put them all at night is my whole point. I fucking froze. Just stagger them by an hour or two, That's it. Like every hour start a game, or every 2 hours, right? Games are like 2.5 hours. So, if the first game that kicks off at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern is Detroit, Cleveland, and Cleveland's fucking walloping Detroit 10-0. Then, the Padre game kicks off next, and it's like everyone turns that game off and they're moving on to the Padre game, Like, fuck it. If that game's close, maybe people don't switch over to the Padre game right away, right? Like, no one in their right mind, even that 1 p.m. game, like you said, like, that's 1 p.m. on the East Coast, meaning East Coast people aren't going to work that day. Or they work a half day. It just baffles me. Like,
Got in.
and like Rob Manfred's like, oh, that's why we want to, his whole shit about the realignment. We want to realign the league and East West. They're like, we want to switch up the conferences to make it more regional. Well, the reason why is they want to put the West Coast and East Coast together. So they want all East Coast teams on the East Coast, and then the West Coast, so basically St. Louis and Chicago West, will be all in one conference or league. And I think it's a genius idea, but I'm like, that's what it's going to take for you to figure out how to not put a game on at 1 p.m. Eastern time? Like, is that what you need to do? Because then you could play the Eastern games, like the Yankees and the Tigers. You could put them at like 3 o'clock, and then for example, if the Padres were facing the Mariners in the wild card round, in the first round, you could play that game at 7 p.m. Pacific time, because the East Coast it's a West Coast game, and I get all that. It just baffles me, man. I just don't get it. NBA does it, right? They play games at the same time. They have multiple games going at multiple times, Just, I don't know why we have to have, like, who in their right mind on the West Coast? No one on... Oh, my God. Iggy. That's why we put you in the lineup, motherfucker. First basket. Let's go. By the way, first basket's the first level of that Western Metal Supply. Tatis and Bogey hit third basket today. But that's my point. I feel like who on the West Coast is going to be tuned into Detroit and Cleveland at 10 a.m.? Nobody. Like, I mean, other than me, because I'll be working. I'll just have it on in the background and listen to it. But I'll be working, so I won't be... I might not even listen to it. I may just have it on. But you bet your ass I'm fucking watching that game. Scooble, game 1. Give me a fucking break, bro. Holy shit, that's going to be a great game. And all the... let's get to predictions in a minute. But I love that. I think this... I mean, realistically... The AL series are so fucking good, bro. Like, so good. You have division rivals in a 3-game set. That's gone. 2-1. Merrill goes back-to-back again. Not back-to-back, but back-to-back games. That was a fucking nuke, too. Squared that ball up. The division games, like Tigers, Guardians, first round wild card. After the Guardians came back, won the AL Central. Oh, I love it. I don't love it. I feel bad for Tiger fans, but I mean, what a fucking great series. Like, if you think the Tigers are going to show up not with a chip on their shoulder, you're fucking high. Tiger fans are going to show up pissed the fuck off, wanting redemption in that game. Ooh, nice play, ball boy. Technically, a ball girls in San Diego. I know some teams have different people. Padres have ball boys or ball girls, which I don't be clipped on anything I say there about the ball girls. I'm not going to be clipped, but let's just say they wear. Never mind. Anyway, if Dylan was here, he would absolutely fucking berate me into saying something stupid. But luckily. Luckily, David is nice. Anyway, moving on. So, I love that series. The Yankees-Red Sox 3-game series. Yeah, David goes, clip it. Yeah. Well, I say stupid shit sometimes. Okay, don't judge. Like, I would rather have Yankees-Red Sox in a 5-game series, don't get me wrong, and have some games at Fenway. But, my God, 3 games at Yankee Stadium are going to be high fucking intensity. Like, whew, girl. Like, it's going to be something to watch. I think like Cubs Padres represents kind of a more, two teams that haven't been playing great baseball in this month, but have a lot of talent, could really show up and play good, but it could be a fucking shit show. I personally, I'm an unbiased opinion, I think I'd manage slightly Cubs, and I think it has everything to do with home field. If that game was at Petco would be rock. Petco is fucking loud, and it would be at 8 p.m. and it'd be fucking loud, and we'd be just fucking fine. Trust me. But it's not, and that's okay.
No, that's
But we would have the advantage. I think home field advantage is going to play in that series. I think that the ticker goes more towards Cubs versus Padres. I also, David, I saw this. Dude, Instagram, bro. I don't know what happened. I'm on Instagram, and I come across this guy, and he's a bookie. He works for the sports book, and he goes, yeah, and they control the odds on shit, and so they control like money and stuff, and they go like, they were like talking about the playoffs, and they go, there's a couple teams, they're like, he was talking about how the odds to win the World Series. He goes, the teams we really don't want to see win the World Series. He's like, there's not that many actually this year. He goes, the only one team that we really don't want to see win the World Series. He's like, Dodgers we're fine on. We'll lose a little bit on the Yankees and Dodgers, but it's nothing. We're really not too worried about Yankees or Dodgers. He goes, like there's a couple teams like, and I think he said Guardians. He said would be a great win for the casinos. If the Guardians won, they would make a lot of money. He goes, but the one team that they said the bookies are nervous about are the Padres. And as soon as I saw that clip, I was like, fuck.
No, that's inside.
I was like, yeah, well, we're fucked. We're cooked. Like, we're cooked. A bookie says, yeah, the Padres are the one team we don't want to win. We're going to lose a lot of money if the Padres win. It tells me that the odds were probably on the Padres really, oh my God. That's third basket. He does it again. No, it's not. It's upper deck, though. Oh my God, way up there. 444. Shout out Forrest, bro. That's it, bro. We ain't got to play the rest of this game. Just kidding. Moonshot, bro. That would have been second basket. Or that probably would have been third basket. That was pretty deep. You don't see many people hit a home run that high. But yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw that, I was like, fuck. I think that, from my perspective, I just think that means that Jesus, get down. Nope. That the odds were really, really favorable for the Padres, like, or not favorable, meaning like pretty small chance the Padres win the World Series, and a lot of people bet it because if they win, they're going to pay out a lot. And Padres, I mean, that's not surprising. Padres odds are, they're not, we're not going to win a division, so we're going to be a wild card team, so we're going to have a longer path to the World Series, right? But we have a talented roster, so that we're dangerous. I mean, yeah.
Right.
We'll ride Musgrove for as long as we can. What's he at right now? 56? Yeah, he's fine. Let him pitch. Otani.
All ball.
I've been striking him out with the sweeper this series. Got him! See ya, bitch! See ya! He's like, fuck yeah. That was a good pitch. I get it. Dude, I'm getting a lot of 2-1 counts, though. Like, not 1-1.
No, that
good
missed.
take.
That's a ball. Counts full.
Do not hang this, bro. Do not hang this pitch. Nice. Oof. David, you're working tonight, right? Are you working tonight? I think you work on Sundays, right? Got a guy there. Go one, go one, go one. Take yourself.
That's an F.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm working already.
I was gonna say, like, do you want to do playoff? We can do playoff predictions. I'll write them down. Anyone else in the chat want to do playoff predictions? Me and David. We can call the series. And how many games? I think would be good. See how good our brackets are. If you're working, but if you're too busy at work right now, where you're too occupied, then don't worry about me. Don't like
Sure,
just say
let's do it.
okay, cool. Give me a second.
That ball's foul.
Do it after this inning. Start it after this inning.
Get right.
I have a general idea of who I think is gonna win. Oh, why did I swing that? I went up in the zone for that. Alright, let me get my notes app. Playoff predictions. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, there we go. Alright. So first series, let's do AL wild card first. Let's go with the we'll start with the times.
1-2.
Detroit and Cleveland. Man, what's your prediction, David? We could switch off going first, but I mean, I kind of think Guardians are the easy pick here. Like, they're playing much better baseball than Detroit. But part of me is just like, dude, if you think Detroit's not going to show up and be like pissed off that they are in this situation that they are in on the road in a wild card series versus like hosting the DS and getting a bye, I'm like, do we think that Detroit wakes up or not? And I think personally, like in a short series, Scooble being able to start game one, I think that Detroit could get that early win in the series and set the tone. But I just feel like Cleveland just walloped them last week, and I don't know, like, does Detroit figure it out? Like, my heart tells me Guardians in 3. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good pick.
He's out.
All right, let me write that down. Guardians 3. All right, my pick is going to be Guardians in 2. It's all about narrative for me. I think, personally, I think that, like, it's all, like, what's the storyline going to be? Is it Guardians keep dominating Tigers, or do Tigers fight back and be able to kind of squeak it out? David's taking the approach of Tigers aren't going to go out easy. Maybe they win game one, but Guardians are the better team to win the series. I don't disagree. I also think my narrative, I think, is the Guardians are just going to beat the shit out of the fucking Tigers, and Tigers are down bad. They're down, like USA today. There was no comeback, but USA put up a fight, so, who knows? Oof, I like that pitch. All right, next AL is Yankees Red Sox in New York. I think this one's going to be... I have this weird feeling to pick the Red Sox. But that's my gut. And I just, deep down, I'm like... The Yankees and Aaron Judge at home? I don't know. I think I'm going to go Red Sox in 2. Holy shit. David went smoked tonight. I'm gonna go. What I was about to just say was Red Sox in 3, because I think, although I hope I'm not hyping the series up too much, But let me write that down. I just think with Garrett Crochet, I just think you're tough. So we had similar picks, but um, uh-oh. What happened? I don't have my iPad there. All right. Next up, we'll go with the series that we're not gonna, not the series that is my team. Oh shit. Um, hold on. Before we talk about it, what am I? I want to make sure I'm not fucking myself up here, giving up a hit when Musgrove has like 99 pitches, 86. Okay, let's get the pen hot here. It's a sixth inning. It's very early, but everyone's rested. We have. Let's start looking at Otani. Maybe we do want to go Morihone early. We're gonna go Morihone and Adam. Next series we'll leave the Padres for last. Philly. Sorry, not Philly. My goodness. Cincy and LA. I've got. You know how bad I'm gonna pick it against LA. I think Dodgers win. I think it's Dodgers in 2. I want so badly for it to be Cincy in 3 or Cincy in 2 even. Dodgers are so good, and I know Cincy's playing good baseball. I'm being realistic, you know. And the Dodgers pitching is so solid in a 3-game set. Like they've got. But both games would be close. Yeah, I agree. That's probably true, and it's going to be like a what could have been thing. All right, so we're chalk on that one too. All right, Padres, Cubs. Okay, so my head is telling me Cubs in 3. My heart is telling me Padres in 3. So I'm gonna go Padres in 3 because I can't pick against my Padres for the first round. I do think that we match up well against the Cubs. I think that we could beat them. I think Cubs aren't playing good baseball. We aren't necessarily playing great baseball, but I feel like this week taking 2 or 3 of Milwaukee during the week and sweeping the Diamondbacks at home, I think this team played well on the road, won the wild card in New York 2 years ago. Won the wild card last year versus the Braves. I just feel like this team has. I just feel like we have a little bit more oomph than the Cubs, and I just think it's going to take 3 games though. So I'm going Padres in 3, and that's a little bit of a biased pick, but. And you're not going to make me mad if you pick Cubs, by the way. You can pick whoever you think. It's a prediction.
He's going.
I just don't think Cubs are playing great baseball. But I do think playoffs are a different animal. Padres in 2. Did you say Padres in 2? Your message? Oh yeah, there it goes. Your message got cut off there. Padres in 2. All right. Damn. David thinks Padres gonna have some fight. I mean, I hope so. I think it could. I kind of feel Padres in 2 a little more, but I'm just trying not to be too fucking like cocky, you know. I do think the whole narrative of like playing bad can be. It can happen, but teams can bounce back. And I think for the Tigers, for me, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Tigers are going to show up and just be deflated. And sounds like you feel similar at least. But I think Padres. I think they're gonna show up. That's why I think Dodgers too. Ooh. Okay, so we'll predict the rest of the bracket. We'll see if anyone gets a perfect bracket. So, in this case of this happening, starting in the AL, Guardians will face the. Let me look at the bracket. I forget who they'd face. Will they face Toronto? No, Seattle. Oh my god, dude, Seattle. Guardian. So you have Guardians, Seattle. We actually have similar. We have exact same winners. So we picked all the same 4 teams, which probably tells me we're going to be wrong. But Guardians at Seattle. Dude,
Mariners in 6.
Mariners in 6. No, it's only 5. It's a 5-game set for the DS series at least. So Mariners in 5? Question mark. Dude, I need to pull him. He's probably at 100 pitches.
Then Mariners in 4.
Mariners in 4. Yeah, 102. Fuck it, will let you go to Freeman. Okay.
1 and 2.
I'm gonna explain how I feel about the Mariners, but not yet, and you'll understand why. I also think Mariners, but I think it's gonna be 5. Not also. I think I said also. You said 4, I said 5. Oops. Okay. The other AL series is Yankees. No, it'd be Red Sox at Toronto. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go Red Sox. That's crazy to think this.
Red Sox in 5.
Yeah, you said Red Sox in 5. I was gonna say Red Sox in 4. We are so close to having similar picks, but all of our like distances on the series are opposite. It feels like we're calling the same shit, but we're not. Like we're like it's funny because the narratives are wrong. Like I think that the Tigers are gonna get walloped, and you're like, I think it's gonna be close. We'll go 3 games. Like completely opposite like vibes on the series, but like same pick. You know? Which isn't a bad thing. It's all good. It's kind of funny. Makes me laugh. It's like okay. The next one is in the NL. We both have the Dodgers and the Phillies. I have this weird like when I say that my first initial thought, like first thing comes to mind, I'm like Dodgers. I don't think Dodgers. I really don't. When you really look at them, they haven't been playing good baseball at all. Their bullpen fucking sucks cock. Bullpen's everything in the playoffs. And I got Phillies. I think Phillies. I don't know. I was about to say Phillies in 4, but you don't need to win 4. You only need to win 3.
Really wants Phillies. So
Yeah.
say Phillies
I
in
was gonna
5.
say Phillies in 4 too, but I thought it was a 4-game set, so I'm gonna go Phillies in 3. Nice Fermin. Fermin's been on fire this series. So you go Phillies in 4. So you think Dodgers win a game. I'm a fucking weirdo, and I think Philly's gonna win in 3. I think they sweep the Dodgers. I said it. Ooh, good pitch.
Ball.
Hold on. Let's get this at bat. There we go. Dude, hell yeah. Say 2. You're good host. They keep bringing Brusol Gratterall. Every single game this series I've seen him. Like, you don't got no one else in the pen? You're losing 5-1. This is your last chance. All right, last one. Padres at the Brewers. Okay. Bias? Maybe. We just beat the shit out of the Brewers in a good series earlier this week. Granted, that was regular season. They were kind of locked in to the playoffs. I think we beat the Brewers.
1 and 2's the
I,
count.
I legitimately do. This is not bias. I do think we're better than the Brewers. I like going against the Brewers. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. We're gonna get a couple home games. Um,
Hee-haw!
I'm going Padres in 4.
Padres in 5.
Padres in 5. Ooh, he thinks it's gonna be close. Oh.
He's out.
Also, what's funny about this whole thing, and I don't know, David, if you paid attention to this as we made these picks, but what's funny is the idea that like if you play the wild card round, the wild card teams have done very well over the teams who've had buys, and and so we picked 2 wild card teams
2-1.
over 2 other teams, and 2 and 2 is what we picked. So interestingly enough. Oof. Oh, let's get through this inning here. So our matchups right now are,
Well, we both really like the WC teams.
yeah. I mean, I like. I mean, the crazy part about it is like, I fill out my bracket sometimes, for NCAA, and I'll like a team in the first round, and then I'll like an upset, and I'm like, oh my god, I really like, for example, Tennessee at basketball, and it's like, do I think Tennessee? I'm like, wow, okay. I'm like, apparently I have Tennessee in the Elite Eight. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel about, that's how I feel about the Red Sox. Like, do I like the Red Sox more than Yankees? I do. In that round, I do. I really do. But, like, I don't know. I do. Wow, I'm about to pick some I don't want to pick. But, okay, I didn't think I'd get here.
1-2.
Mariners, and we both have the Mariners
That missed. That's
and
a
the
ball.
Red Sox. So what I was going to say earlier was I was going to say that I think the Mariners' playoff experience is going to come back to bite them, being that they don't really have it. I think it's a different scenario. But versus the Red Sox, I think they actually maybe can actually match up well, and they've been playing really good baseball, the Mariners. So I'm going to actually go against what I was going to think. I was going to pick against the Mariners in a longer series like this. I actually think the Mariners do advance, and it's a 7-game series, so you got to win 4, right? But I'm going to go Mariners in 6. I think it's going to be a good series, but I think Mariners pull it out in 6 games.
Mariners in 5.
Mariners in 5. Damn, dog. I was going to pick against them. Hold on, I'm writing it down. Okay. The next one I have is kind of going to be tough. Padres and Phillies. I so badly believe in my team. And I would totally see a Padres-Mariners World Series in which one team, Padres or Mariners, would get their
Phillies
first
in
World
5.
Series. Phillies in 5. Oh, David. I was like going to say my part. And, dude, and David's just like, Phillies in 5. This 5 games. There's not going to be a 6-game, 7th game. Padres win 1. It's Phillies in 5. I was gonna say Phillies in 6. I think the Phillies are just. I think this year is a weird season where a lot of the good teams are playing not very good right now. I think Phillies are not one of those teams, and I think Phillies, you don't want to go into Philadelphia and play baseball right now. And for that reason, I have the Phillies in 6. So it looks like we have the same World Series. I said 6, you said 5. Funny that we're exactly the fucking same. But also just probably means that our logic is aligned, or we're being fed the same brainwash. Alright, so for our World Series picks, I have the Phillies and the Mariners. I have the Phillies over the Mariners. I'm just going to say something I don't want to say. I was going to say 4, but I think Mariners win a game. I think Phillies in 5. I do. I love the Mariners, and by the way, 1,000 fucking % will be rooting for the Mariners. But I don't think anybody beats Philly. I think Philly wins it.
1 and 2's the count.
Not what I want, but if you're asking me to make predictions, I want the Reds to beat the Dodgers, but guess what? I picked the Dodgers. Wow. My phone died. Hold on. Yeah, my phone fucking died. 1 second, chat. Oh, this isn't a charger. Damn it. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'll get my charger. I don't want to go wake up Jessica. I'm gonna go get it from my office in a second. Okay, hold on. I have Phillies in 5. I do. Don't love it. Don't love the Phillies in general, but I can recognize we're like talking too much. I'm not even getting fucking. We're not talking too much, but you get what I'm trying to say. Mason Miller to close out the series. What the fuck was that? Bullpen. I do a mound visit. I can't do a mound visit because I don't have any disengagement?
He's in there.
No way. That's weird. Yeah, that's fine. I wanted to pull in Mason Miller anyway. Ooh, he's not warm yet. Whatever. He'll be fine.
Hey, ha! 1 and 2.
So, David, who do you have? You have Phillies, Mariners. I have Phillies in 5.
Hey!
Feel free to pick Phillies. We'll have the exact same bracket, and it'll be fucking hilarious. But also, pick Mariners if you think they're going to do it. A lot of people, Fangraphs have them the highest chance to win the World Series, which kind of surprised me a little bit. That's gone. Holy shit, box. Oh my god. Oh, you said the same as me? Oh, my bad, David. I didn't see the chat. My phone died, so I didn't see it. My bad. So you said Phillies in 5. Yeah? I think those are good predictions. We will see. Also, need to make sure I get these fucking guys out right here, because Ohtani just took me deep. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Get foul, get foul, get foul. No! Dude, that was a great pitch. Okay, we need a mound visit.
Geniuses or idiots.
We're the geniuses or idiots. I mean, when do you ever get this shit right, honestly, right? But, I mean, our logic makes sense in our head, but, you know, like I said, it's like, both of us believe that the Guardians are going to take out the Tigers. We think the Tigers are cooked. But the narrative is all we could be anything. The Padres could be dead, still aren't playing good baseball, and the Cubs make a run, right? It's all just BS. But which I know you know that. I'm not saying you don't, but how do you want to build the narrative? Tigers are pissed off. They're pissed off they lost the division. Maybe that fires over, but they go on a run and they win the World Series. I would love, if the Padres are not. Oh my God, I need to be careful. It's 4-5.
That's the ball.
There's no way he catches up to this.
Hey!
Let's go, baby. That was way too close, by the way. Shut the fuck up, Dave Roberts. Sorry. I hate him. We already knew that, though. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We shelled Blake's now. To see who we're gonna face. It's gonna be Philly. I wasn't even paying attention to scores on the scoreboard. Cool. TBD. Okay, look at the bracket. Oh wait. Yankees 2 up on the Toronto Blue Jays. Detroit and Sacramento are tied 1-1, and Philly 2-1 Chicago.
Respectfully, isn't Dave Roberts fatter in real life than in the game?
Respectfully. I'm just asking the question. I'm not trying to be mean to Dave Roberts, but I think so. He looked younger too. He looked younger in the game. He looked like a player, but I could tell that. I saw the number and I can smell that fucking rat bitch. All right, Yankees sweep Toronto. Chicago, Philadelphia 2-2. That would be great. And Detroit loses a game there. That's in Detroit they lost. Oh my God, wait. Okay, no, they had a day off. Detroit wins in Detroit. Game 5 for both series. Chicago moves on. We got to go to Wrigley. Oh, God. All right. Who won that? Detroit. Oh, what the fuck? This is great. This can't happen in real life, by the way. Well, the left side could. New York, Detroit could happen in real life this year. But Padres and Cubs cannot. I was hoping it was Philly, and I was like, dude, that's our bracket almost. Not really, because Detroit, but it could have been our bracket. Yeah, I'm just shocked that the Athletics won, but my goodness. My goodness. All right, hold on one second, Chad. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. All right, I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry. Dude, I finished my story in a second here. David, I was gonna say, if you're, what do you think I should do right now? Should I play game? I got like 45 minutes left in me. What time is it right now? One? Yeah, about 45 minutes. Do you think I should play a round of PGA or a playoff game for Chicago? If you don't want to pick, I will pick, or I will decide on a wheel. I can't decide. Like, do I want to go one more, or do I want to just go?
Or just go to bed, lol. I'd say PGA.
Or just go to bed, lol. I'd say PGA. No, I know. Okay, all right. Now we'll do a round of PGA. It's only like, it's pretty quick. So I want to start that series later. I don't want to like do it late at night. That always bites me in the ass. Okay, David, restart your stream in approximately, I don't know, 30 seconds. Don't restart the stream. Refresh your stream. I'm gonna do one round of PGA. All right. All right, BRB chat. Thank you everyone else for tuned in, and we're gonna switch over some PGA real quick. All right, peace.